Hello, friends and neighbors. Welcome to another production of the program. Here we are on TV once again, once a day, every day. Turn on the machines and live forever. How long is that going to be? Maybe not long. My friends out there in TV land, thank you for joining me in this very difficult time. Look outside. It's the daytime. Things are going. Yesterday, you gonna wipe off the mic? You got a swab? Is that what is that? Just a paper towel with water on, or is that alcohol swab?
It's a alcohol swab.
James and Heather were here, but they brought their own alcohol swabs yesterday.
Oh wow, good. Everyone's swabbing.
Double swab.
It's the cleanest the mics have been in years.
Yeah. It's truly a difficult time right now, more than normal. It's like yesterday James and Heather they started watching an episode, but they turned it off because they didn't want to hear any more about the apocalypse.
Really?
But what else is there?
If we weren't talking about it, it would not be like a historical record, which I think is a lot.
Oh yeah.
The show is definitely a historical record.
We're living in this historical record. Now, I always thought that I think maybe you already heard about this, but I always thought that the program was going to be for the children, but I think now I'm convinced it's going to be for my murderer.
Oh, yeah?
This whole time.
Oh.
Who would have known?
The murderer.
Yeah.
They're watching this to figure out.
I'm gonna be holed up here in next week when it's all going down and there's a riot. There's riots and stuff, and I'm bunkered down here with my 10 cans of food. I'm eating 3 kernels of corn a day only.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Today we had 2 eggs. We're like, oh, we each get 2 eggs. I'm like,
yeah.
Oh, probably in 3 weeks, we're each gonna get a quarter of an egg.
Yeah. They gotta make it last all day. Eggs and wood. That's dinner for dinner.
Yeah.
Eggs on wood. So I'm holed up here, and then the murderer comes up here, and he kills me, and then he's living here, but then he is bored.
What are all these tapes?
Yeah, I was like, look at this. Oh, and then I'm become his best friend, and he's feeling guilt, and he's having me. I'm still sitting right here. But me and Carl Senior are looking similar. He's talking to me, and then he's guilty. He feels guilt. So I'm forgiving you still, though.
Yeah. Uh-oh, did I ruin the mic by alcohol swabbing it?
It's been cutting in and out a little bit.
No.
How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm I've been up and down, I guess. It's kind of weird. I'm moving, and then I'm also trying to quarantine, and then Adam came home from tour and was feeling sick, but it's probably not the thing, but for a while I thought it was, and he's quarantined at the 1611 anyway.
Yeah.
And
he canceled the tour early?
No, I think they completed tour. I'm not sure though. And then he had a cough but no fever apparently, and I guess you can't get tested in Washington right now unless you have a fever of 104. That's what you have to do. It's if you go to the emergency room, they won't test you for the virus unless your fever is at 104. And so he didn't ever get tested, but maybe as he's been quarantined and staying separate, it seems like to me, if there's no fever, maybe it's not what it is. But either way, I'm having phantom symptoms. Today I was eating some chips and I inhaled the dust and I started coughing. Now my throat is sore.
Yeah.
And there's stuff like that all day and all week I've been am I having the symptoms?
Yeah.
So I kind of told my boss that I had symptoms.
Yeah. I feel that.
And then she was like, okay, well, we're taking you off the schedule. So now, and my job also cut down the hours of where they're even open. So I'm not on the schedule. I look at my scheduling app and I have no scheduled things. It's do I even have a job?
Yeah.
Now my job is moving.
Your job is moving?
Moving from one house to the other. That's what I
have to do. Yeah. it's flu season and cold season still too.
Yeah.
And allergy season, which
Right.
is what I think I have.
Yeah.
Like I've been experiencing allergies, and also the weather has been really messed up. I don't know if I think I'm repeating myself every single day these days.
Could be.
But like, well, it was like really cold.
Yeah. It literally snowed.
It snowed, which is really weird.
The last 2 days I worked, it snowed.
Like, why was it snowing? And then on Sunday it was very cold, or maybe Sunday was the first day it wasn't cold. Saturday, okay, I think Saturday was like snowing, and then the next day, whatever it was, like maybe it was Saturday or Sunday, it was like 60 degrees.
Oh right, yeah, hot.
And then I was like wearing my winter clothes still because I thought it was gonna snow again, and then I was like, I have a fever. Oh no, I have a fever. And then I was like, wait, no, it's very sunny. It's like the sun.
Scary.
And then I'm like, oh, I have the chills. It's like, no, the weather is fluctuating really hard. Like, why is the weather fluctuating so hard?
You're very easy to get in your head about any of this stuff. It's
Yeah.
Like, whoa.
And so it's like not. Yeah, it's supposed to be. I'm doing a little bit of whining. Nobody likes a whiner.
Nope.
But it's like daylight saving time hit, and it's like always for me personally. It's like the most like traditionally, and still, it's just like always the bad time.
Worst time.
It's like the worst time of year. I remember last year, I had like this like bad things happening at this time of year, like pretty much like to the day.
Really?
Like I was like, whoa! Like look at the calendar. So now it's like this year. This time of year is this cursed year. I guess for me, maybe I don't know if everybody had the same like kind of experiences and stuff, but it's like, wow. Because I was like moving. I guess it was like in May when I moved, but I was like had to change. Do a lot of changes, and now it's like another set of changes here. I don't like to change things. I was writing about how I don't want to change, and now it's like forcing me. You know, all this stuff. So,
yeah.
what I've been doing here, what else am I going to do but document this whole thing and try to live, and maybe we're being irresponsible right now, or I don't think we're...
Yeah, I'm like, that's, I mean, I've been wanting to come on the show.
Yeah.
It's like, you're supposed to keep, your quarantine circle, like, pretty small. Mine's already kind of big, sadly.
Yeah.
I have 2 houses that I'm living in and trying to move between. And then Madeline's house, which I've been sleeping there most of the nights.
Yeah.
And then, now you and I are in the quarantine together, sort of. And
how can they know?
I don't know.
But I'm still coming here.
Yeah, it doesn't seem responsible for you to come here and do the show.
Irresponsible.
Huh?
Doesn't seem irresponsible.
No, it does. Yeah, it does not seem irresponsible.
Yeah.
It seems responsible.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna be here. I'm doing this thing still. It's like the first. I guess it's St. Patrick's Day today.
Oh, I keep forgetting.
And but the bars are closed.
Whiskey.
Yeah, the bars are closed. The tapes are all overflowed because it's like the middle of the month, or actually it's almost the end of the month. So
what?
Yeah,
it's been a whole month.
It's the 17th. Yeah, well, that's like all of February and March. So it's overflowing. If you look back there,
thankfully February is kind of a short month.
It's just a stack back there.
Okay.
But
I was looking for the flour bag. I guess I don't know where that is.
Like a flour, like the food.
No, like it's floral. The floral bag. Because I've been trying to find those petals. Slightly. Haven't tried very hard, but.
Oh no! So maybe they're missing.
They're gone forever. Yeah. It could be. They're probably around somewhere. Anyway.
Yeah.
That's not something I can. It's like, do.
What about TCTV? Have you got
closed? I haven't gone over there. I could go over there. I got to schedule a time with Kate, but I haven't. Like, I can't use their computers to do it, so I have to convert the files at home myself.
Oh.
So maybe after we finish this
get
episode,
that thing going.
Yep.
Yeah.
I just gotta find that USB drive, and then I can get that thing going. So.
Yeah.
I haven't found it in my move yet. I don't know.
Oh yeah, what a bad time to move, huh? It's like right in the.
Yeah.
What about the Are we rerunning at 11:30 right now?
Yeah, it's all reruns right now. Not good.
Yeah. Wow.
But,
something.
Too bad TCTV doesn't have some, way to put it. Ooh. Girl Scout cookies from like a long time ago.
Are
They're
they
probably still good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well,
I guess should we share? I gotta wipe my hands off on this. Here, why don't you put it here, and then I'll pick it up. There we go. Oh, that's sanitary.
much better.
Oh man. Mint is antiviral, right?
Yeah, I think
flavor?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying when I was eating these spicy chips. Or I was like, spiciness, that's
Yeah.
healthy. It's got like, if it burns, it's probably good for you.
Yeah. Yesterday, I called my grandmother. She couldn't hear me on the phone, but she was coughing.
No!
I was like, oh, no! I called her today, like before the program, like off the program, to be like, this is serious talk. Like right now, I'm calling you. I'm not even recording this. How are you? Like, and she was fine because my brother was there. And she just was coughing anyway. But me too.
There's some crazy stuff, you know. All the young people who are in the hospital in like what, Germany or something,
Yeah.
all were taking ibuprofen and like ibuprofen similar things for their like to reduce swelling and like, you know, reduce. They're like ibuprofen is a fever reducer, right?
Okay.
But there's something weird about ibuprofen that seems to interact with like what's going on with the rest of the virus that like makes it like hard for you to breathe.
Oh.
So it's like people are saying do aspirin or something for pain relief, but maybe like
No ibuprofen, huh?
I guess. I don't know. That like there's so many. The crazy thing is we've got like this basically information all the time because no one has anything better to do but sit around and like
Freak
read
out.
stuff and freak out and post it. And so
I accidentally left my phone here last night. I was getting on the bus, and I left my phone here. So last night I didn't have my phone, and it was relief. I was like sitting there. I was like, sometimes I was like going to look at the phone. I was like, why am I even doing this? So, like
all regular like I'm being entertained by my phone. Now it's like not entertainment. It's all just like virus.
Yeah.
Virus.
Same with the program right now. So if you're trying to be entertained by this, hey, how about McDonald's, huh? No, they're closed.
Oh yeah, let's call McDonald's. Oh, we can't.
Hey, McDonald's, are you sick? Oh, yeah. So even like trying to listen to like other talk shows and stuff, like online talk shows, and then they started off with the thing. I guess I know the feeling of being like, oh, don't say that. Like I'm trying to. First off, how is everybody? Oh, yeah. So you what are you eating? Did you stockpile?
I'm really bad at that.
Yeah, me too.
I went to the grocery store and I was like, we're gonna buy lots of food.
Yeah.
Spent maybe $100, and then now it's like, well, we don't have that much food really. It's like maybe bought like a little bit more than usual.
Yeah.
But luckily there's just like already rice and beans at the house in dry form. So, you know, I think really we could not go to the grocery store and survive. It'd be fine. Just like eat everything in the pantry.
Well,
Start eating weird stuff. But today we just had like regular breakfast tacos, you know, and make like curry tonight.
I've been going to old school still.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I hope I am. But I don't know if I'm not supposed to go.
I've been not going anywhere.
Yeah.
It's like avoiding everything, but also, yeah. I have people around me telling me not to do anything, so it's like easier for me to not do it.
Well, yeah, some people at my house are not leaving the house, but I'm leaving the house.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what's the point of you? I mean, I'm going to bring it back anyway.
Yeah.
I haven't ridden the bus even.
Right.
Yeah. Well, what are you going to do? You got stuff to do, or you're going to stay here?
Well, maybe I should. I gotta move. I feel like I would like to sit and do a whole program. Maybe I can do it as we get further on. Like, apparently, my housemate, whose parents own the house and are selling the house, are not giving us any
Oh, you might cut out.
Not giving us
there it
any
goes.
like virus. It's not like gonna change anything.
Yeah.
Which is fine. I wouldn't really expect that necessarily. But apparently he has further responsibilities, maybe with the cleanup of the house or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I was sort of thinking like I would just slowly move out until the end of the month. But apparently we should be out before the end of the month because it's like stressing him out a little crazy. So I don't know. It took me a long time to even leave this morning. So I feel like it would be responsible of me to just go and start moving along. But I'm glad to have got to be on the show for a little bit. I really miss sitting here on the couch. So thanks for continuing to do the show every day. Who's this?
Hey, what's up, boys? It's Alex.
Alex.
Just calling to check in.
Yeah.
Haven't talked to you guys in a little while, seeing how the shutdown's treating you. Seeing anything crazy out on the streets? Pretty dead. Town's pretty dead.
Pretty dead.
Kinda
Pretty
creepy,
dead.
so,
Alive.
the
Dead.
show's going good. Let's talk. All right, bye.
Thanks, Alex. Well, maybe I'm gonna go pack. Thank you, Kenny, for having me on the show.
My pleasure.
See you soon.
Yeah, come back when time would be here. I mean, I'm free time. I have more free time. All right, there goes. Okay, I'm gonna call Alex. What's up, boys? That's what he said. Maybe we should go with Grandma too, but we'll call Alex first. Alex is in the system. Uh-oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Is it coming?
Alex Rosser with Mountain Boards Northwest.
Is not available.
Hospital. Uh-oh. Alex, it's a program. You can call us back. I'm sneezing. I hope I don't got the virus. Hospital. I guess if it's in your nose, you don't have it, though. You can call us back. Yeah, about 43 minutes. How are you? You place, you got toilet paper? Okay, bye. All right, here's the other message. Oh, it's Gene. I'm gonna call Grandma next. Because yesterday we left her in a kind of bad place, so.
Hello, program.
Hi, Gene.
Gene Squires, calling from Greenfield, Massachusetts. I was just dropped off here by my parents. They're so nice. They drove me home. And I'm going to go to New York City tomorrow.
Why?
And I'm going to take care of the baby.
Oh.
And be around my brother and sister-in-law. Because my sister-in-law is a nurse practitioner. So she has to keep going to work. And that's that. But I'm just gathering things here and eating and having some pho that I bought in Vermont. One of the last open places. So, give me a call this evening and we can chitty-chat. Okay.
Chitty-chat. Okay, I'm going to call Grandma first.
Hi, Kenny.
Hi, Grandma.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm okay. I think it.
Yeah.
See here.
Grandma, yesterday when I talked to you, you were coughing. You feel okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Just a talk down under the hair.
Okay. Hello.
Hello.
It's a bird. We're on TV. How are you?
Good, how you doing?
Good. Yesterday I called Grandma and she was just like, oh, I can't hear you. And I had some guests that were really freaked out. We were like, oh no!
She got the virus.
Yeah. She just had a little fit, a little coughing fit. She didn't have the virus?
No virus.
She's doing okay now?
I think, no, she's like dying, but she's okay, I think.
Well, I guess
On her
she's,
deathbed.
huh?
On her deathbed.
She's dying from just like being old though, not from,
Sure.
probably is in her deathbed, because you probably die, I mean, I guess that chair or whatever, somebody's gonna get out, everyone's gonna die. But,
Any bed could be your deathbed, is that what you're saying?
yeah, if you have it for long enough.
Is that a good name for a metal band?
Deathbed?
Deathbed.
Well, the death part, I don't know about the bed. Deathbed? Sure.
Sure.
Deathbed.
Oh, deathbed.
Deathbed. That's like more emo, I think, to me.
I guess, yeah.
They're both metal and emo are only like a quarter turn away from each other, you know, as far as dressing goes.
Yeah.
Like, if you're not so in tune with the culture, maybe you're gonna think like, "Hey, are you a metalhead?" And you're like, "No, I'm emo."
Emo, deathbed.
Hey, are you like neither like emo? If you're emo or death metal, you don't want to be called the other one, but you could easily be mistaken for them. Like,
It
hey,
could be like a metal band, but for old people, like a senior citizen metal band called Deathbed.
it'd be like, are you? Yeah, are you emo? No, I'm metal. What do you mean? I'm a biker. Well, I know we're getting to the age where old people like death metal. You know?
Yeah, like Iron Maiden's really old.
Yeah, Dave Mustaine's probably 75 years old.
He just came back from getting cancer.
Oh,
Something like that.
yeah, he's probably old.
He had some kind of really serious health issues, and he came back. Yeah, he's pretty old.
Yeah. Yep, death metal people are old. It's kind of weird. People are getting old. Every year, you know, you think getting old is gonna be you're gonna be listening to jazz or something, you know. Like,
Yeah.
But that's like old people from when you're young. You listen to the same stuff your whole life, and gets old with you.
I guess that's what happens. Like, classic rock is now Guns N' Roses and Nirvana and Pearl Jam.
Yeah, it's oldies.
And it's almost even, they even play, I heard them play Green Day from 2007.
on classic rock.
Yeah, it was like that really shitty Green Day where they were like talking about
Bush.
Bush and shit. Yeah,
They're still doing that, aren't they?
probably they're talking about Bush.
Yeah, well, I mean, not about Bush, but just like wearing makeup and being political.
Emo and political. Yeah, I hate that.
Yeah, they all those. They're like at the time. I know that's the same kind of time now, but everybody was like, bands against Bush. Everybody was against Bush. And
Bush, yeah, and then well, they don't like the president most of the time.
yeah, well, nothing happened though. You know,
Yeah.
they're like, oh, I don't like Bush, I don't like Bush, I don't like Bush, and then he served his 8 years, and then it was over, and nothing happened.
You think Joe Biden will make it uncool to be Democratic? It's cool to be a Democrat. That's what it seems to be. That's the trend in comedy and
Oh,
culture.
I don't know. The kids like the Bernie.
Yeah, I think Bernie's not going to win. Joe Biden will, if he wins, he'll definitely not.
I don't know. I was talking about we were talking about this at lunch the other day, but it's gonna be versus the diddler versus the rapist.
Yeah.
I think it's.
But Bernie's not a diddler.
Bernie's not the diddler. Biden.
Yeah, but it's going to be Biden versus Trump.
I think
That's right.
that's what it seems like. If I had to bet, that's what it seems like it's coming down to.
Yeah, for
It's
sure.
gonna be the diddler versus the rapist.
Diddler versus rapist. I don't know.
So
I guess at least the rapist is... No, he's not honest about it. Never mind.
that's a Norm Macdonald joke.
Is it?
But about being a proud rapist. I don't remember what it is, but it's not like you. But I don't remember the setup for the joke. But the punchline is like, you're never gonna see a rapist, and he's like, I just like raping.
That's a good punchline.
Yeah, well, you're not gonna find them doing that. So like
I don't remember the joke, but the punchline was, I love to rape.
yeah, so it's not gonna do that. You're not gonna find them doing that. They're gonna be always hiding, you know. So I think the context was like somebody was like talking about a secret, how it's, you know, how they're being dishonest. Oh, I think it was Cosby. The conceit. He's like the hiding. They're like, the worst part is the hypocrisy. You know, Cosby?
Yeah.
They're like, the worst part is the hypocrisy and the lies.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, well, maybe I think that the worst part was probably the raping. And he's like, they're all hypocrites probably, because you're not gonna. That was okay. I figured it out in my own mind. I put it together. That's good. What are you doing? You stockpile?
I just went to the grocery store.
How was it?
It looks really normal out there. I can't tell any difference.
At the grocery store?
In general. The traffic. It's like Sunday, you know?
Yeah, but what about the grocery store?
The shelves are a little bit more bare than usual, that's all.
They got toilet paper?
No.
No toilet paper, right? Yeah?
No toilet paper, but they've got pretty much everything else.
Oh, they got meat?
I bought corned beef. Because yesterday was St. Patrick's Day.
I think it's today.
Today's Tuesday. I think it was on Monday, wasn't it?
I thought it's today. I'm pretty sure it's today.
Is it really?
I think so.
I'll look it up. I'll ask Alexa. Hey Alexa, when is St. Patrick's Day? St. Patrick's Day.
What is it saying?
Getting that from YouTube.
Getting that from YouTube? What? Alexa's stupid, huh?
Yeah, it's dumb.
You got Alexa?
This day.
You bought Alexa?
Oh, it's not working. No, I have the Amazon thing.
What,
I have
the stick?
the remote and a microphone on it.
Oh, the stick does Alexa?
But it's not working, though.
Yeah, that's dumb.
When is St. Patrick's Day? Oh, did you hear that?
No, what?
So St. Patrick's Day is today.
Oh, yeah, it's today, but they closed the bars. Oh, yeah, that's how I know. It's today, because today's the first day they closed the bars.
Oh, yeah, I was going to ask you, what are you going to do? You got your job's done right now.
No, they're still open. They're still open for takeout only.
So is that what you're doing?
Yep. But they
So you're there?
cut hours because there's nobody there. There's nobody there.
What do you mean?
No customers.
Oh.
They're open, but nobody's going there. So we'll see how long we're gonna be open. They cut hours, and it's slow. So we'll see if it stays open. But they had me. I gotta go back to the grocery store, but I don't know if I'm gonna start hoarding or something. Go buy more beef and stuff.
Yeah.
So did you buy extra, or you just bought what you wanted?
I just bought what I wanted, kind of.
No extra, huh?
No, I might be able to get 2 weeks off of work. Paid.
Oh yeah, that'd be good.
Mhm.
They tell you that?
Yeah, they said if you have any reason to take it off, then you can.
Well, yeah, everybody. Yeah, I have a reason. There's a global pandemic. Everybody told me to stay inside.
Yeah. So if you're like directly affected by it or something like that.
Yeah. Well, you gotta take care of Grandma.
That's what I'm gonna say. It's not even take care of it if you're around anyone like that.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Jeez.
So like I could just like go live somewhere else for a while, but then why would I do that when I could just get free money?
Yeah. Well, and you gotta make Grandma gotta you gotta feed Grandma. You feed her and give her pills.
Yeah.
Like she's not gonna eat those pills by herself. She's not gonna eat anything or pills, food or anything without you. So.
Yeah.
What's she doing? She's okay? She's not worried?
Not worried about it.
She got water?
Yeah.
You gotta drink water still.
Water is not really the thing you gotta worry about.
Yeah, but you gotta drink water though. You gotta just stay hydrated because she got new pills, all the drugs and stuff. You gotta keep drinking water when you get more pills and stuff.
Yeah.
Always water anyway, but don't forget about water. People washing their hands. People aren't drinking water though.
If you laps around the house carrying random shit.
If you drink water, it's good for your immune system to stay hydrated.
Mhm.
She's carrying things around the house.
Mhm.
Just for exercise, or just she's like being weird.
For exercise, that's why I'm making her do that.
You're making her, you're handing her things.
Yeah.
Just like, hey, walk around the house a couple times.
I want to start a TikTok account from Grandma.
Just to talk to her and put her on there.
TikTok. I don't know, because she's always getting scared if I walk up behind her. It's really easy to make her go, huh? It's funny sometimes.
I would watch that. You should do that.
And then get a montage of like stupid music.
Yeah, put it on TikTok. I don't know. I've never used that TikTok. Have you?
I've never done it, but yeah.
Can just use YouTube.
It's you know what Vine is?
Yeah, I've heard of it, but I never used it or really looked at it.
It's like Instagram, but different.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm on the Instagram, but I never use that Vine stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. No, it's just like short videos, basically, but then you can do different categories, and then it's really good at like if you. It's got like it's got a good algorithm.
Last night I left my phone at the studio by accident, and it was a relief.
Huh?
Last night I accidentally left my phone here at the studio, but it was a relief.
It was a relief?
It was a relief from the barrage of negativity.
Yeah.
So, but also maybe I missed a phone call or something, but yeah.
That's good, I guess.
What, were you going to make that corned beef today, or?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that.
So was there extra people at the grocery store, or?
No. Normal amount of people.
Wow. But they had cans? They had cans there? Well, pasta. Did you look at pasta at all?
No.
Huh.
They didn't look at pasta. They had pretty much everything. The only thing they were low on was cleaning supplies, probably. I didn't look at that even, but toilet paper, I noticed.
People getting all the toilet paper. All right. Well, stay inside. You going to work tonight?
Watch 10 Things You Don't Know About with Henry Rollins.
You got work tonight?
No.
No?
No, it's my day off.
Oh.
Like, I'm Henry Rollins. These are 10 things you didn't know about, bitch.
What? Henry Rollins is saying 10 things you didn't know about things?
I don't know. I'm looking at Amazon shows.
10 things you didn't know about with Henry Rollins?
Yeah. It sounds like a funny show.
I don't really like him anymore.
He's too political.
I don't know.
Or he's got too much of a point of view. You don't like him shoving his views down your throat.
Yeah, he's a little aggressive. I think he's sold out too.
Yeah, sold out maybe. I don't know. He's always doing all sorts of shit.
Yeah. Black Flag, Henry Rollins. Yeah. He's old.
Yep. All right. Goodbye.
Bye. All right. I'm gonna call Gene. Tuesday, huh? I was.
Yay, the program.
Hi, Gene. How are ya?
I'm good. I'm sitting in my real bedroom.
Oh yeah, back at home, huh?
Mm-hmm. But I'll leave tomorrow morning to go to New York City.
Oh, that seems like the worst place to go. When you said that in your message, I was like, oh, really? Gonna go to someplace really crowded?
Mm-hmm. I'm so bold.
Yeah.
Yep. Why not be around family, though, and help where the family needs it?
Are they like? Right? Is it in the city, like the proper, like the full of people, like skyscraper zone, or what? Oh.
Yes. There are littler ones in Brooklyn, so they live in Brooklyn.
Uh-huh.
By Prospect Park. But it's a major city, definitely. There's no... Yeah, it's real live New York City.
Well, yeah, I can't imagine what it is. It's just like blocks and blocks of like actual city stuff, right? There's no...
Miles of it. Yep, miles and miles. It's awesome. You'll have to come over when it's all over.
Yeah, it seems like a very bad place for the spread of disease.
Yeah, but here's the thing. We'll stay inside the apartment.
Yeah.
So it's very similar to what you'll be doing. And then maybe we'll go across the street to the small grocery store and buy chicken. And then go back to the apartment. Yeah. That's basically it. And we might go on walks outside, staying 6 feet from everyone, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, you can
go on Subway for sure.
No Subways?
No Subway.
They're still running?
Yeah.
What about...
Gotta get the healthcare workers to their...
Oh, yeah. What about restaurants?
Closed.
They're closed?
They're closed in New York. They're closed in Massachusetts. They're closed in Vermont. All of them. Except for takeout is running. Yeah.
Yeah, they can do takeout here, too.
Fun. Is that what you're doing? What's your work doing?
Yeah, I'm doing takeout, but there's nobody there. Takeout to nobody.
You're making your sandwiches, and then they're going away? Is anyone...
Yeah, that's how it is, but very, very few people are even doing that at all. It's like, just like... Nobody's just going there because they don't want to.
Yeah.
So.
It seems like, so in Montpelier, I walked around downtown last night. That's the capital of Vermont, around 6. And all the businesses had signs on their door, personal signs saying, "Oh, we'll be back at this time," or "We're closed for today," or
Yeah.
But I came back to Greenfield, and it feels like they're still sort of doing business as usual.
Mm.
And I bet you that'll change. Maybe not. But, I mean, the restaurants are closed. So that's different, but...
What about retail stores? And here, like, all the retail stores are closed. Everything's closed except for restaurants.
Yeah. It seems like... Well, I didn't walk around, so I just was downtown, and I went to the liquor store and the pharmacy. Got some sunscreen, but there weren't many people around, and I don't know what it's like during the day. But the bike store was open. I walked with my friend to go to get a bike that had gotten a tune-up. So that is like, I don't know. I think they're a little foolish. I think they're supposed to stay home and should probably be just doing that.
The bike people, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the smaller towns. People aren't as freaked out, or?
I think Montpelier's smaller. I think they're just a little. Who knows? I don't know.
How about the roads? You drove there from wherever. Is it empty out there in the world?
Not so empty, but maybe a little empty. I drove from Vermont, and it's always empty on the highways there. It's a really beautiful driving zone on the highways. In the summertime, there's all these wildflowers. And wildflowers.
Hey, Gene, can you talk? I'm going to go use the restroom. You can talk right for like 2 minutes.
Okay. Oh, my God.
You can do it. You can do it. You can do it.
Do you do this often? Go to the restroom during your time?
I'm drinking a lot of water. Not often.
Okay, well, I can take it. I can do it. Oh, my God. I'm just like you. Okay. Good luck. Okay, so I'm now talking on the program by myself to the viewers. This is Jean Squires. It's in the middle of the coronavirus pandemic, and I would say it is Tuesday. I know it is Tuesday, and I think that the shit hit the fan on last Friday. So it's been interesting to see how it all is playing out. And I think that we should all be taking notes on what we're doing each day and what new things we're learning and also what predictions we have for the future. I think that would be super fun. So what I hope for the future is that we get online training for people who are having to be quarantined or at home, like teachers, for example. They're not necessarily quarantined, but I think that we should really be training up our second wave of nurses and healthcare providers, or healthcare holder honors, because we're going to get all of our nurses sick by accident. And I think that we just need to have more people who are willing to be in the zones of sick people, because if all the people who are in the sick zone get sick, then we need to have replacements. So I think that that's not that hard, and I think the teachers are the number one easy peasy thing, since they're all off of work now. So maybe they're all supposed to be designing, teaching, and learning things for kids. But I really think that kids can actually learn pretty well on their own on the internet. And they don't really need... I'm saying really smart things, Kenny.
School learning.
Really, really stuff. I think that we should have online training for teachers to be nurses, and they don't need to really bother with this making curriculum for students at home. I think there's enough of that shit online already, and it's all going to be popping up anyway. So I think we need a second wave of responders, healthcare responders.
We rethink the whole system and get all the like just have like a national computer curriculum. And
For the kiddos.
yeah, and then they don't go to school; they just go on this thing. Well, I kind of think that schools are secretly government-funded babysitting.
I know, you've said that before. I think it's true. I wish that it were a little bit more open and it could be a little bit more focused on just teaching kids to be better people rather than teaching them stuff.
Yeah, but then you got to decide what's better, and that's up to the parents.
Yeah, but empathy is really important. And learning about your feelings and how your body changes when you're upset and things like that. And like that you shouldn't beat your wife or your partner. Things like that, I think.
Yeah, that's what TV teaches you.
No, it does not.
No?
TV teaches you to not beat your wife?
I think so. If you watch SVU.
Yeah? How does it do it? I don't watch enough TV, so I'm not a very good,
I think that
I don't know.
At least on this, if they portray wife beating negatively nowadays.
Yeah, but what about all those cop shows? All those cop shows, so these big, strong, tough cop men and all those stuff, they all beat their wives.
If they beat their wife, I think if they're like if in the TV show in the plot, if they're beating their wife, I think they're portrayed as the villain.
Yeah, but how many plots are there like that? I mean, how much is that on TV versus in real life? It's in real life all the time, everywhere.
Yeah, it's in real life much more.
Maybe it's like a plot device in one story.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
There could be more.
There could be.
Don't beat your wife 101.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then they have the class, and then the teacher says, "Hey kids, welcome to Don't Beat Your Wife." And then they say, "Hey kids, lesson 1, don't beat your wife." It just keeps repeating that over. I think that's not much of a class. Yeah.
Should you beat your wife? No. Okay, next question. When should you beat your wife? Never.
Never. Yeah.
Okay. What would be the reason to beat your wife? There's no reason.
Don't do it. It's like, how about beating other people? Don't do that either.
Right. Oh, but here's the question. What do you do when you get mad?
Oh.
That's the lesson. That's 200.
Yeah.
That's not 101. That's 200.
Yeah.
Coursework. Yeah. Or you feel threatened.
Don't do that.
Like you're not worth it, or big, or strong, or
For real though, viewers, anger is a secondary emotion, and if you find yourself feeling it, then you've probably been hurt recently. And if you can try to deal with the thing that hurt you, that led to your anger, then maybe you could deal with your anger instead of letting it go, because there's always some kind of cause that's at the base of the anger.
I love that. Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I always say. Anger is always a secondary emotion, and something hurt you, or you're afraid, or you were hurt, or you expected things to go one way and they went another way, and you feel like you're losing control a little bit, so makes you angry, and you can't control things. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was angry about daylight savings time, but now I have bigger problems.
Yeah.
But it was at the same time. It was like I was like really unhappy about that, and I was like, "Oh, this is the worst thing ever." That was just last week.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I am pleased because I have 3 kinds of chips in my possession right now. And also 3 kinds of booze. I'm having a hard cider right now.
How about toilet
Why
paper?
not? I don't know. I'm gonna. Oh, I think. You know what? I have 0 loyalty to my house here. And I figured out why. It's because, well, first of all, I have nothing that I'm doing in this town. I have that friend with a baby and her husband, and I really like them. So I would hang out with them all the time, pretty much. But also, I don't have a partner here. That's sad and lonely. And then I live in the house with old people that I don't want to get sick. But I also don't want to talk with them. I want to talk with one of them. But the other 2 I don't want to talk with. And everyone lives separate lives in this house. So I want to be around my family. And I'm going to go I think I'll either be in Brooklyn with my brother's family or with my parents in Vermont. And I don't see any reason to sit around in this house other than Phil. But Phil will get taken care of by someone who loves him wherever he is all the time.
Yeah, well, is Phil going to stay with your roommates?
Yeah, but Phil's already taken off. I was gone on Saturday. Today, and he's missing. And they're like, oh, God. I'm like, whatever. You know.
You get him a collar yet?
I have the collar. I don't have the tags that have my phone number on them.
Still not there, huh?
So I didn't put it on. And now he's gone right now. Hopefully I'll get him back and I'll get a collar on him. Maybe. But, you know, it's funny. It's funny that he doesn't like my housemates enough to stay here when I'm gone. They're not good. They don't provide laps. They're not warm human beings. Wendy is, but for some reason, I think she's funny about animals and talks loudly to him and insults him a lot, and I think he could tell.
Oh. Here, I'm going to record a message to the future, okay?
Okay. Ready.
Hey, future, it's us the past.
Hi, it's Jean and Kenny.
Do you still exist? I've been asking that every day. Freddie was here in the beginning. Grandma's okay. Yesterday when we called her, she was coughing, but she's okay.
It's a major pandemic still. And continuing, it's building.
Are you still alive, viewers, or future? Okay, bye, future.
Bye, future.
Yeah, yesterday I called my grandma, and she was just like, oh, what? I can't hear you.
Good God.
And there was people here who were like, ah! But she couldn't hear us.
Oh, man.
And she's like,
Have you talked to her since?
She's almost 90. But then I called her today. My brother was there, and she's fine. She's just coughing.
Okay, good. I talked with my friend Anna on a walk today, and she's sort of cold, and she's like, well, I mean, and her mother was like trying to figure out whether they should take her grandmother out of the nursing home and bring her home to live with her. And Anna was like, well, you know, she has dementia. She had a good life. She's sort of at the end of it. She'd be fine dying of the virus.
Oh, no.
You know, so leave her in there. And that's how her husband feels about it. His grandmother, too. But I think dementia's hard.
Yeah.
And I think that they're sort of lost, you know. The person is lost. So it's okay to let go to some degree. And it sounds like the lady down in New Orleans, the other grandma, is also ready to go. So
my grandma's doing okay. She's just drunk. My grandma's just drunk.
Drunk? What does she like to drink?
Booze.
Yeah. Which kind of booze?
She's got, like, I'm drinking out of these liquor bottles on it. Have you seen me drink out of these liquor bottles?
What?
I got liquor bottles that I'm getting from her recycling to use as water bottles.
Oh, good.
But here sitting in front of me, I've got a Bacardi. I've got like a whole, like, a big thing of Bacardi and also whiskey, vodka, beer,
Mixes it up.
wine.
Huh.
What's that stuff? Sake. She's drinking it all. She's drinking a lot.
Wow, that's so cool. For
I guess. Sometimes, every once in a while, she's drinking more and more, I think, and then every once in a while, I'm like, oh, Grandma, are you having a dementia or whatever? And I was like, no, she's drank a lot more today than normal, more than normal. Yeah.
So is there any control on her? Is your brother controlling her
to drink
intake or?
No,
yeah.
we're just letting her drink. She wants to drink. She's like, I want to drink. I'm old. That's what she said. I say, Grandma, you think you're drinking too much? She's like, I'm old. I'm like, yeah, I guess I'm not arguing with that.
Does it make her happy, you think? Is she having a good time?
Well, I don't think it does make you happy. You think, you're drinking at the time. Maybe you're only buying, I guess, well, maybe it does. This is what I always say about the stuff in general, is that you're just kind of buying happiness from the future.
You're having a what?
You're taking happiness, you're like borrowing happiness from the future. So,
in what way?
Well, you're happy now, but you can't, you only have so much happiness in your brain,
Mm-hmm.
So if you're drinking, you're just using it all now, and then you've got to pay for it and later on.
I don't know if that's how it works. For me.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's an interesting theory. I'm totally open to thinking about it and learning more.
I think that's only maybe true if you're really getting into have a problem or something, but.
I think, it's a little bit of a shield from the mess.
Yeah. But it's fine. It's fine, though.
Yeah, I've just had a hard cider. It's been great.
Yeah.
Some people say that you shouldn't drink alone, but I have I feel like it's great for me to drink alone. I have one drink, and then I feel like I've done something over the course of the night.
That's fine.
Or I have no problem. And I also, and I'm alone.
Yeah, what are you going to do, drink or not drink?
Yeah, I mean, I could not drink and be on Facebook a long time, or I could drink and chat with people on the phone, or find myself funny.
Good.
I don't know. I'm going to go get chips soon. I'm going to get some cool ranch Doritos that I have open. I'm really excited about that. Yeah.
All right. Well, we're getting down to we got about.
What about ice cream? I feel like old people are usually into ice cream, not booze. Is your grandmother into ice cream at all?
Not really.
Not so much into. Yeah.
We only got about 2 minutes left.
Okay. Do you have to call anyone else? Do you have to go away?
I'm gonna look at these messages. No, I think you were the only one, so we could close it out here in the last 2 minutes. When are you gonna get on the road to New York?
Probably in the morning. I wanted to buy cabbage and start making sauerkraut tonight, but I went to my farm store and they didn't have any cabbage. They said it might come tomorrow, but I think it'll be too early. I think I'm going to get all my stuff out of the fridge pretty much and pack it up with the other groceries that I have got in Vermont, and then go to the co-op and get another cabbage. I have one cabbage, and I'll bring my salt, and I'll bring my big jar, and I'll bring it to Brooklyn, and then I'll make sauerkraut there. And I have some beets to go with the cabbage. So I'm excited about that plan. I think that's about all I'll do tomorrow. I thought I might go. Maybe I still will. I won't talk about that because I don't have enough. Never mind.
Yeah, I didn't go. Maybe there's no more traveling anymore. It's over for good. So I didn't go. And now I can never go.
Inside to inside. Yeah. I think Lauren Toledo, my friend who came and was when we were so happy on my day of work. Do you remember?
Well, one more time,
Lauren
what?
Galito, my delightful friend. Lauren Galito came on my last day of work.
Yeah?
After yep. Anyway, she was on the program. She was going to come visit me at the end of, or in April. I bet that won't happen. Huh.
Yeah, nobody...
Do you think all planes will stop?
Yeah, have they not already?
In the country, but...
People are still flying in planes?
In the country, yeah, I think so.
Wow.
People coming back from Europe had to wait in lines for like 8 hours, like packed lines to go through their screening. It was a really poor decision.
Wow. Well, here's the credits. We made it. It's the end of the show.
Oh, good. All right. What are you going to do next?
I don't know. I'm writing this book. Can't go to the movies. Can't go to the parties. Just sitting here.
Nope.
Dwelling. Stewing. I'm stewing.
Good. We'll talk about your predictions of the future. I think that's the fun thing, and the strange things that happened today. Are you doing that? I bet you are.
What, in the book?
Yeah.
No, I'm doing that on the program. The book is about regular things. Fun Singer, it's a good song. Thank you. TCTV, La Bebe, Jordy Fabulous, Graham Graham, Southside, Con, John Mipster, Thurston, Canada, Washington State, USA. Thank you. And viewers as you're watching, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, call again. Jim will be here around the same time tomorrow. Hell yeah, dog.
All right. He'll do it.
Bye.
Bye.